everyone, and welcome back to Wanderlust Reports. I'm back once again at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport, definitely the one I use the most after Paris Charles de Gaulle. But today it's going to be a little different, because I'm not flying internationally. This time I'm taking a domestic flight, heading to the tiny airport of Trat in the southeast of Thailand, gateway to the beautiful island of Koh Chang. I'm flying with Bangkok Airways, self-called Asia's boutique airline, and since this flight departs from the domestic part of Suvarnabhumi's terminal, I'll get to discover a brand new area of the airport I've never seen before. With Bangkok Airways, like with most airlines nowadays, you're supposed to check yourself in, print your own luggage tag, and then simply drop your bag at a counter. So that's exactly what I'm doing here at these self-check-in terminals. But then, and it happens very often, there's actually no self-drop-off counter available. So in the end, you have to queue and hand your luggage to a staff member anyway, the same one who could have checked you in and printed your ticket from the start. It's really only interesting if you're traveling light and don't have any luggage to check. So for the first time in dozens of flights taken from Suvarnabhumi, I don't have to go right and take the so-called escalator of tears up to the international departures. This time, I'm heading left to the domestic side of the terminal. If on the international side you have to go one level up to reach departures, on the domestic side it's actually the opposite. You have to go down to the ground floor. And then you have a long walk, or if you prefer a long ride on the moving walkway, to reach gates A and B, where all domestic flights depart. You'll find a few cafes, restaurants and shops here, but it's really nothing compared to the international part of the terminal. Much smaller, quieter, and let's say, a lot less exciting. And the walk continues through yet another endless corridor, this time leading to the A gates where my flight will depart. That's where you go through security, the final step before reaching the gate area. And we go down again, this time because we'll be taking a bus to reach our plane today. Have you ever wondered if the free Wi-Fi at airports is actually fast enough? Well, at Suvarnabhumi, it is. And here's our plane for today, a Bangkok Airways ATR 72600, the little turboprop that connects Bangkok with Thailand's smaller, more remote airports. HSPZD is a 9-year-old aircraft. here's my seat, 2A. The cabin's pretty empty today for this short 45-minute hop to Trat. I like turboprops. It's always fun to fly on one, even if they can be a bit noisy. Time to discover my seat. Let's see what it's like on board this ATR 72. Bangkok Airways still believes in printed magazines. You'll find not just one, but two, the shopping catalogue and the airline's own in-flight magazine. The seat pitch is a bit limited, but it's still enough for me. And I'm 1.85 m tall or 6'1". It's funny, as the fan's speed increases, it plays a little game with my camera's recording frequency.
เมื่อเกิดการเปลี่ยนแปลงของความดันอากาศพนักงานต้อนรับจะเป็นผู้เปิดช่องเก็บหน้ากากออกซิเจนบริเวณแผงหนึ่ง
We're just 5 minutes behind schedule, and off we go.
In case of loss of cabin pressure, the cabin crew will help you release the oxygen mask from the panel and radiators, so you carry your items and large portable electronic devices such
Not sure if our pilot has a dentist appointment waiting in Trat, but he's racing down the taxiway like Lewis Hamilton himself. Time to take off. It's going to be a short flight, just 45 minutes, and sadly, the sky is mostly covered with clouds today. Still, there's something beautiful about it, watching our plane dance gently among the clouds. A turboprop like this ATR 72 usually cruises at around 6,000 meters, compared to about 12,000 for a jet, so you stay closer to the clouds and the scenery below. Every now and then, through a gap in the clouds, the Thai countryside briefly appears beneath us. Bangkok Airways does fly to a few places outside Thailand, like Laos, Hong Kong, Cambodia, Singapore and even the Maldives, but overall it's mostly a domestic airline. And true to their boutique airline image, their in-flight magazine actually looks pretty luxurious. Their second magazine, the in-flight shopping catalogue, is packed with things you can buy above the clouds. Or well, right in the middle of them.
We do apologize for any inconvenience. We remind you to collect flight bonus points for discounts on your next flight with Bangkok Airways.
They even serve a sandwich on this short flight. Nice effort, but I have to admit, it didn't look too appetizing, so I gave it a pass. Through a gap in the clouds, the city of Canterbury briefly appears below us. We're getting close to landing, and in the distance, you can already see the mountains of Koh Chang Island. There's only one runway and no taxiway at the tiny airport of Trat, so the plane has to make a turnaround on the runway itself to reach its parking spot near the terminal.
สัมภาระของท่านที่เรียบร้อยก่อนลงจากเครื่องค่ะได้นั่งของสายการบิน Bangkok Airways และสายการบินร่วมกัปตันสุรวิทย์และลูกเรือทุกคนขอบพระคุณที่ท่านใช้บริการของเราและบอกเป็นอย่างยิ่งค่ะว่าจะได้ต้อนรับท่านอีกในโอกาสต่อไปนี่สุดแห่งการบริการด้วยใจทุกคน Bangkok Airways Asia Boutique Airline ขอบพระคุณค่ะ
In fact, this airport is only served by 2 flights per day from Bangkok. And, like Koh Samui Airport, it's owned by Bangkok Airways, which means they are the only airline flying you close to Koh Chang. And just like Koh Samui, you ride to the terminal in this tiny minibus straight out of a theme park. terminal itself is even smaller than at Koh Chang. And this is where you get your luggage. Forget automatic belts, everything's done by hand here. Time to hop in a taxi and head straight to the ferry. Koh Chang, here I come. I paid $75 for this one-way flight with when-checked luggage. A quick, smooth and cheap flight that's right on time. And yes, they even offer a sandwich. The comfort isn't great since the seats don't recline and the sandwich doesn't look very tempting. But the price is fair and I do enjoy flying on turboprops, so I had a good time. All in all, I give this Bangkok Airways flight a 14.8 out of 20.